Yes, that'd be great. Okay. Sounds like most of you are fairly comfortable with cosine sum identity, the difference. The sine is very similar, just a different formula. So we use it the same way. Okay. Here's the formula. Oh, that's not what I wanted to write. There we go. And remember, those are just variables, right? We got fish and shrimp again today.
Wait, does it alternate plus? I'll look for it.
Today they match.
They match?
Okay, so yes, good observation. Cosine, remember the sine split, right? With sine they match. So if yours is positive in sine, it's at in the sine identity, right? Minus means you minus here. The difference also, sine and cosine are together. Yesterday they were split, right? It was cosine, cosine, sine, sine. So again, you have your reference sheet. The formula's there. Just use it. Right? The question is, can you use it? So, you want me to show you an example there, or do you think you can handle it? Let's try. You want me to do it in radians?
No.
Okay. Do you need to see it in radians? Yes. Okay. Want to need, different story, right? Let's try this one. Hopefully it works out because I'm winging it.
That's it?
Calculate the value of sine 11 pi over 12 using, now is this on the unit circle?
No.
No, it's not. Dang it. Right?
Okay, you do the same thing we would do with cosine, like 5 times. Oh my god.
Again,
5 pi over 12 and 6 pi over
11 pi over 12 is right here, correct? It's right. It's almost 1 pi. 11 twelfths. What are these values? This is 2 pi over 3, 3 pi over 4, and 5 pi over 6. Thank you. All right. Again, write those in terms of twelfths, and it will probably become very obvious what we need to do here. We might need to write these ones too. I don't know. So this would be 8 pi over 12. That's up there. 9 pi over 12. Curse writing's small on these boards, and 10 pi over 12. I don't see anything yet. So we need to go over here too, right? This board's as slow as I am today. Pi over 3, 4 pi over 12, 3 pi over 12. Stop me if you see something we can use. You got it? Which ones? So we have 8 pi over 12 plus 3 pi over 12. I heard somebody say that one. 9 and 2. Take your pick, right?
Why can't you do the whole?
So this is 2 pi over 3, and this is pi over 4. just translate it here and back into our unit circle that we know and love. It's my precious. Sorry. I know.
So we usually just use the meridian up above, you know, like on the positive side of unit circle.
You use them wherever you can grab them.
Okay.
We could have gone here and probably done a subtraction.
Yeah.
Honestly, we could have.
Okay.
It's fine. It doesn't matter. Again, it will all work out the same answer. So we need sine 2 pi over 3 cosine pi over 4 plus, no, cosine 2 pi over 3 sine pi over 4. Because as soon as you get to calculus next year, degrees disappear. Calculus is the study of the real numbers. Degrees is not a real number measurement. Radians are a real number measurement. I apologize. No, but I don't feel bad for you. What's the sine at 2 pi over 3? Don't hurt yourselves. No. Root 3 over 2. It's positive. Cosine pi over 4. Cosine 2 pi over 3. Again, these are, remember, they're going to be the opposites. Is that negative? I'm going to start throwing stuff here in a minute.
He's like, Miss Val.
I hated both of them.
Miss Val always threw like those phones.
She threw me out loud.
But what you don't know is I'm talking about chairs and desks, not markers.
Yeah.
So
Not hard to
then
do.
you like do each side.
There you go. Hey, look at that.
Oh, so great.
That's like the very
Oh, you're in trouble.
Okay.
Same answer
Just a
format.
second. Let me soak this all.
Okay, so soak with your fish and your shrimp. Plus 3, yeah. Yeah, these are our unit circle values, but these are just with common denominators so we can translate it.
And then you just plug that into this
Have you soaked on the beach long enough?
Not yet.
If this was minus, it would be minus.
Wait, if what was minus?
If this was a subtraction identity, it would be minus.
How do you know what the
Yeah. Sounds good. Don't mess with me.
Hey, Frank.
No, that our friendly
He's the man who lived in the legend.
We're all doomed. Yep.
Wait, so how do you know if it's gonna like which identity? Well, you just
Okay, so first of all, you know sine or cosine, right? So that will tell you which one to take. The question is, did you add or subtract here? We added, so that means we need to add in the sine identity. Does that make sense?
But if you really wanted to subtract something.
Yeah, you can make this a subtraction problem. What's 7 pi over 6
Yes.
is 14 pi over 12, right?
Yes.
So I could have done 14 pi over 12 minus 3 pi over 12. And it would have been a subtraction. And you get the same answer out the end.
Dude, I like this so
Okay,
much more.
let's talk about tangent because that's the one that's going to just going to love tangent.
I don't think I'm going to.
Okay, remember, tangent as an identity is sine over cosine, correct?
Sir.
Okay. Because of that, we end up with a fraction. Tangent identity. Alright, so tangent, here's the identity of fish plus or minus shrimp. Okay? Just imagine yourself basking on a beach somewhere, and it won't be so.
And it won't be so.
It'll be less terrible.
Roll it out.
Okay, top, the numerator, and then the denominator is 1 minus or plus tan alpha tan beta. So the values are not hard. It's the same process we've been working on. It's just
I think, did you do the
a
plus
little bit
and
more
minus?
arithmetic.
Did you do the plus and minus upside down?
These are correct. So if I do an addition tangent, right? I use the addition on the top and the subtraction on the bottom.
Okay.
Those have to go together.
What the heck is that F right
Okay.
there?
And then tan alpha, tan beta.
Right.
Oh. Wait, what did you just say?
So, Mr. Arthur, I have a question.
So again, same process as before, you just have a little bit more arithmetic. Okay, don't let it scare you, it's just a little bit messy. You can do it.
So, I'm sorry, so just to make sure I totally understand this. So if it's plus on top, then instead of putting plus on bottom, then it's minus. Got it. Okay.
Roger that.
Over now.
Let's just we'll do degrees for you just to make you feel happy. Not that you're happy already because you're not close.
Your smile brightens my day every day. Brightens it. You know, from like night to a little.
Okay, now you're going a little far. So we'll just do degrees here. 285. Can you name two angles on the unit circle that add up to that?
40.
Or subtract, whatever. 285.
250 and 30.
250 is not on the unit circle.
Aw, dang it. That was so smart for side. Oh, that wouldn't even
That's-
work anyways.
Does that work?
Yeah. No, it does.
Yeah, it's different from what's in the book. Imagine that. Okay, you could use 240 and 45. Yeah, that works too. So lots of options here. All right. So we need tangent alpha, and we're adding. So it's plus tan 60. 1 minus tan 225 tan 60. Same thing we've been doing. It would be add, yeah. Okay. 225. Tangent 225. What? Okay. Yeah, remember these are sine over cosine, right? Sine 225, cosine 225. Okay, 225 is one of those 45-degree angles. Sine is negative, cosine is negative, so it's positive 1. And tan 60. Oh. This, I always write these down because they go sideways in my head sometimes. 1/2 over root 3 over 2. sine, cosine, right? So the sine of 60 is 1/2, and the cosine of 60 is √3/2. So this simplifies to √3/3. Well, you can. It's negative √2/2 and negative √2/2. So that's 1, right? So. Oh crap.
That makes more sense.
Yeah.
Did I mix those up?
Yes, you did.
It's √3. Oh, I wanted so bad to do some fractions, and now we don't get to. Fractions are our friends. Okay, thank you for the correction. Friends make the worst enemies. Okay, that's a lot more easy.
Wait, so it's just √3 now?
Yeah, thanks for that. My head is beating like my heart.
Do you have a headache?
Freaking sinus infections. Hate you. How do I simplify this? We just talked about it earlier. How do I get rid of the root in the bottom?
Square it?
Multiply by the conjugate. What?
The other one at the bottom came from the
This is
equation.
the formula. So, again, we don't like roots. We don't like i's in the bottom. Multiply by the conjugate. Do your math. This would be 1 plus √3 plus √3 is 2 √3s plus 3. Minus √3. Or sorry, 3. Come on, man. Think. Which is the same as negative 1 plus, no. Okay, did anybody get lost here? Okay, I foiled. First, this is the outer and the inners. We have 1 √3 and 1 √3, right? So that's 2 √3s. And then √3 times √3 is the square root of 9. Which is 3. 4. In the bottom, the firsts, 1. The outlasts are 3, negative 3. The inners cancel because it's negative √3 and positive √3. That's why we do the conjugate.
We can't just do that.
Of course you can. We don't want you to. Well, I would advise against it. Minus 1/4. Okay, then we got combined like terms here, right? I factored a 2 out of each term. A 2 out, a 2 out, and a 2 out. Make it. Now I get the right answer. Minus 1/4. It's negative 2, sorry. Yep, write in pencil. Oh, I see.
Okay, so if we just leave it,
I want you to simplify it as much as possible
Okay,
so you practice your arithmetic skills.
cool.
A lot of you are very weak in number sense. We need to practice. NWA score showed me that very plainly. Too much calculator. Okay, I'm done.
fun.
So it's gonna be a lot worse. It's not
Nothing
taste.
wrong with you.
You know that it's true when it's
When
one
you
person
enjoy
likes
this.
math. Wait, who said that?
What? I think it's
She said it was fun. I said something's wrong with you.
I don't
You know
Which is
what's
fine
fun
though.
watching
I
think that is.
mathematics in general, of course, you know that I enjoy.
Okay, math is.
Yeah, and I would equate it
And
to
now
being
English
part of
is
that,
my
being
best
part of
subject.
it.
Wait, show me my words.
How does the
Um,
cotangent work?
Cotangent's 1 over tangent,
It's just something.
right?
What?
I do laugh at that.
Okay, a lot of review problems. I chose very particular ones for a reason. Again, bring questions Friday. I advise you to do this tonight in case you don't finish tomorrow's classwork. That's just my advice, but I'm not a procrastinator. There you go. Yeah.
You're not, but
No, I'm not. That's a blessing.
Every time I try to do something,
As you're watching Netflix, I'm not stressed.